दीन बालक होइया, खेलिनु बालक सह। क्रमे दिन दीन बालक होइया, खेलिनु बालक सह। आर किछु दीने ज्ञान उपजिलो, आर किछु दीने ज्ञान उपजिलो, पाठ पढ़िया हरह, पाठ पढ़िया भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे आसिया, पेये नाना विध व्यथा। भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे आसिया, पेये नाना विध व्यथा। विद्यार गौरवे ब्रह्मी देशे देशे, धन उपार्जन होरी। विद्यार गौरवे ब्रह्मी देशे देशे, धन उपार्जन होरी। स्वजन पालना कोरिए कमाने, स्वजन पालना कोरिए कमाने, भूली नो तुम्हारे हरि, भूली नो तुम्हारे हरि। भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे आसिया, पेये नाना विध व्यथा। भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे आसिया, पेये नाना विध व्यथा। बार्धखे खोना भक्ति विनोद, कांदिया कातर अति। बार्धखे खोना भक्ति विनोद, कांदिया कातर अति। न भजिया तोरे दिन वृथा गेलो, न भजिया तोरे दिन वृथा गेलो। एखन की हबे गति, एखन की हबे गति। भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे आसिया, पेये नाना विध व्यथा। तोमार चरणे आसिया छियामी, बोलिबो दुखेर कथा। भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे आसिया, पेये नाना विध व्यथा। पापे रता नाही को पुण्येर लेश आमार जीवन सदा पापे रता नाही को पुण्येर लेश परेर उद्वेग दियाछि जे कतो परेर उद्वेग दियाछि जे कतो दियाछि जीवेर क्लेश आमार जीवन सदा पापे रता नाही को पुण्येर लेश आमार जीवन सदा पापे रता नाही को पुण्येर लेश सुख लागी पाप नाही डोरी दयाहीन स्वार्थ परो निज सुख लागी पापे नाही डोरी दयाहीन स्वार्थ परो पर सुखे दुखी सदा मिथ्या भाषी पर सुखे दुखी सदा मिथ्या भाषी पर दुख सुख करो हमार जीवन सदा पापे रता नाही
वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद भजते कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त
Hare Krishna. Welcome to ISKCON of Silicon Valley and the auspicious occasion of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's disappearance day. Welcoming His Grace Satyadev Prabhu, Mahaguna. Thank you very much for coming. Tonight we'll begin with the song O He Vaishnava Thakura by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. O He Vaishnava Thakura Dvayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori Kura Dvayara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori O He Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Edase Karuna Kori O He Diyapada Chaya Shoro He Amaya Tomara Charana Dhori Diyapada Chaya Shoro He Amaya Tomara Charana Dhori Chaya Bega Domi, Chaya Dosha Shodhi, Chaya Guna Deho Dase, Bega Domi. Chaya Bega Domi, Chaya Dosha Shodhi, Chaya Guna Deho Dase. Chaya Satsanga Deho He Amare Boshachi Shangera She Chaya Satsanga Deho He Amare Boshachi Shangera She Ekaki Amar Nahi Pae Bolo Harinama Sankirtane Ekaki Amar Nahi Pae Balo Harinama Sankirtane Tumi kripa kore shadabindu diya Deho Krishna nama dhane Tumi kripa kore shadabindu diya Deho Krishna nama dhane Krishna se toma, Krishna dite paro, tomara shakti ache. Krishna se toma, Krishna dite paro, tomara shakti ache. Amito Kanga Krishna Krishna Boli Daitava Pache Pache Amito Kanga Krishna Krishna Boli Daitava Pache Pache O he Vaishnava Thakur Doyara Sagaro Idase Koruna Kori O he Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Vaishnav Thakur Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Jaya Bhakti Vinod. Welcome to the Divine Disappearance Day of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur here at ISV. This verse expresses the mood of service to the Guru, to the Vaishnav. The translation goes as follows. O Venerable Vaishnav Thakur, O Ocean of Mercy, be merciful to this servant of yours and purify me with the shade of your lotus feet. Your lotus feet I humbly hold. By helping me control the 6 urges and purifying me of the 6 faults, bestow upon your servant the 6 good qualities. O Master, please give me the 6 kinds of holy association. I have sat down here hoping to have your company. Alone, I do not find the strength to chant the holy name of Hari. Please be merciful and blessing me with a drop of faith. Bestow upon me the great treasure of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna is yours and you can give him to me, for such is your power. This wretch is simply running behind you, crying out, Krishna, Krishna. So, on this special day of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's disappearance, we're also running behind Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur by running behind our Guru Varga, following in the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, who perfectly exemplified the mood of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And that mood is expressed in his writings. He wrote over 100 books, which is superhuman. Who can write 100 books and at the same time maintain a career at a very high level? His career was as a legal expert, a high court judge. And he was famous for his expertise in that judicial work. Not only that, he had 10 kids, and he wrote 100 books. What to speak of thousands of poems. So it's inconceivable, the power of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And every one of his poems is so perfectly placed. It gives an instruction to show us how to either move forward on the basic aspects of devotional service all the way to the most advanced. So as an example, in his Sharanagati, he writes about the limb of surrender. Sharanagati is the 6 limbs of taking shelter of the Supreme. So one of those is in cultivating humility. And here is his writing. When we first started reading this Sharanagati at our home about 20 years ago with a group of devotees, everybody said, I want a copy of this. For some reason, hearing the words of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, especially in his great humility, expressing what humility actually sounds like, the devotees were compelled, and they wanted to hear more of it. There's something very sweet about that. And so I called up the translator of this particular book and said, we need a couple of cases. The devotees here are interested in reading. And he said, sorry, out of print. If you want the book, you'll have to reprint it. So the devotees were so enthusiastic, they took up a collection and gave the money, several $1,000s, for him to reprint the book. And then we got several cases of them, and we all had a big celebration reading this book again and again. So in the beginning, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in the first anga of surrender to the Lord, talks about dainya, or humility. And in a famous song that Prabhupada would sing, called Amara Jivana, he writes as follows: "My life is ever given to sin. In it there is not a particle of good. I have caused others great anxiety and have troubled all souls. For the sake of my own enjoyment, I have never hesitated to perform sinful acts. Devoid of all compassion, I am concerned only with my selfish interests. Perpetually speaking lies, I become dejected upon seeing others happy, whereas the misery of others is a source of great delight for me. There are limitless material desires within the core of my heart. I am wrathful, fond of exhibiting arrogance, intoxicated by vanity, and bewildered by worldly affairs. I wear the cherished ornaments of envy and egotism. Ruined by laziness and sleep, I resist all pious deeds, yet I am very enthusiastic to perform wicked acts. For the sake of worldly fame and reputation, I engage in the practice of deceitfulness. I am victimized by my own greed, being always lustful. A vile, wicked man such as this, rejected by godly people, is a constant offender. Devoid of all good works, forever inclined toward evil, he is worn out and wasted by various miseries. Now in old age, deprived of all means of relief, this humbled and poor Bhaktivinoda submits his tale of grief at the feet of the Supreme Lord." There's a kind of relishment that the great souls have in expressing their deep humility and a sense of them being fallen, even though we understand that they are eternally liberated souls. They come and they exhibit this dainya, but they also drink the nectar of that dainya for themselves, because in considering oneself very lowly and fallen and utterly dependent on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the soul actually swims in a pond of happiness. And so this is the teaching of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. How eloquently and in so much detail does he express the feeling of being utterly humbled at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, feeling oneself completely dependent. And throughout this book, he goes through the various limbs of surrender. Each one of the chapters of Sharanagati is dedicated to one of the aspects of the path. So of course, there's humility, and there's also accepting things that are favorable and rejecting things that are unfavorable. So, as an example, in the Sharanagati of accepting things that are favorable, Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings Ashuddha Bhakata Charanarenu, which we'll sing next. And this song is all about the various devotional practices which are so full of joy. And he practically lists them in this song as he goes through. So in the translation, he writes about, first, the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees gives rise to devotional service, and service to the devotees is itself the supreme perfection of the root of the creeper of divine love. So the Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu, so the Renu is the dust of the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas. And we heard about that with the Vaishnava Thakura. Then he says, with great care I observe holy days like Ekadashi and Janmashtami, for they are the mother of devotion, and with the greatest reverence and love, I choose as my dwelling place the transcendental abode of Sri Krishna. So this Ekadashi and Janmashtami, these special days, Ekadashi is known as Hari Vasara. It's the day of Lord Hari. You perform devotional acts on Ekadashi, and devotees who respect Ekadashi look forward to the Ekadashi day so they can be even more focused on their devotional practices. And then they're always considering in their minds and hearts their residence within the holy Dham of Vrindavan. He talks about visiting all the holy places where Lord Gaurasundar traveled, and he wants to hear the kirtan and the madanga. His heart dances when he hears it. And number 5, he says that just by seeing the deities, he feels blissful, and by honoring the Lord's prasadam, he conquers over all the elements. Every day, Goloka Vrindavan appears in my home when I see Lord Hari being worshipped there. Just yesterday, we went to Bali Mardan Prabhu's house, and there he has this beautiful altar. And then also, Gopal Krishna Maharaj had all his deities. I don't know how he travels with so many deities, but he had a huge altar set up with all his deities. And the home is transformed into Goloka Vrindavan. You go into devotees' homes, and it's not ordinary. So all these things Bhaktivinoda Thakur is exalting in these wonderful devotional activities. And this is one of the limbs of surrender, accepting all these things that are favorable to devotional service. We'll sing it together. Shuddha bhakata charanarenu bhajana anukula bhakata seva paramasiri premalati karamula madhavatiti bhakti janani jatane palana kori Krishna basati basati boli parama adhare boli Gaurama Jeshabastane Kolalo Brahmana Range Sheshabastana Erebo Ami Prayani Bhakata Sange Mridanga Bhaja Shunati Mana Abasara Sada Jache Gorvihita Kirtana Shuni Anandari Doyanache Jugala Murti Deki Amora Parama Ananda Hoya Prasada Seva Korite Hoya Sakala Prapancha Jaya Jedina Grihe Bhajana Deki Grihete Goloka Bhaya Charana Siddhu Deki Ganga Sukana Sima Paya Deki Juraya Prana Madhavatoshani Jani Gaura Priya Shakshevane Jivana Sartakamani Bhakati Vinod Krishna Bhajane Anakula Payajaha Prate Dibase Paramasuki Svikara Koroyeta. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur wove into all his bhajans the practical tenets of bhakti. And he also wrote songs for which he said one should patrol around town. For instance, in the song Radha Krishna Bol, there are very simple instructions. It's written in Bengali, be singing in the towns of different Bengali towns, and people would hear the message, Miche Mayar Boshe Jacho Beshe Kasho Habudububai. It's just telling people that you're being sucked in by Maya and you're drowning here. And if you don't take to devotional service, then your life becomes useless. He says, Become a servant of Krishna. Jeev Krishna Das E Bishwas. And then if you do that, no more distress for you. And he sings, Krishna bolbe jabe pulakahabe, jorbe anki bolitai. So in this, which is consistent with all his other teachings, because he's bringing together all the teachings of Lord Chaitanya in song and presenting it to the world so that people can hear it and sing it and remember this. He says that if you go on chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then you'll come to the perfect stage of life. So he writes in details and in so many different songs about the power of chanting the holy names of the Lord. And here are two very esoteric songs written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur at the very end of his Sharanagati. Oftentimes, the last one that I'm going to read from is quoted by members of the Gaudiya Sampradaya to show that just by the Maha Mantra, just by chanting Hare Krishna, one can rise to the highest levels of bhakti. Everything that's necessary to advance in devotional service is there within the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So this song appears as the penultimate song in the Sharanagati. And he writes, please tell me, when, oh when will that day be mine? My offenses will come to an end, and a taste for the pure holy name will be infused within my heart by the power of divine grace. Did you hear that? Did you all hear it? You want to hear it again? Yes. This is very relevant to us because we're engaged in the process following the footsteps of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's a very practical thing that we have a tradition. We also have these great acharyas or teachings who show by example how to organize one's life. Keep in mind, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a grihasta. Even though he's a paramahamsa, he shows us how one might conduct one's life. And he gives these instructions again and again that give us faith in the practice of chanting the holy name of the Lord. So listen again. He says, please tell me when, oh when will that day be not mine? This is the way that the devotees are constantly praying. When will I be allowed to chant the holy name without offenses? And if one is thinking and praying for this, as Satyadev Prabhu read me a letter years ago about how Prabhupada said, if you desire to become pure, it's the same as purity. There's no difference. So when, oh when? My offenses will come to an end, and a taste for the pure holy name will be infused within my heart by the power of divine grace. By what? Feeling myself lower than a blade of grass, welcoming the quality of forbearance into my heart, giving honor to all living beings, and being freed from false pride. When will I taste the essence of the liquid nectar of the holy name? Wealth, followers, beautiful women as described in worldly poetry, I do not want any such bodily pleasures. O Lord Gaura Hari, please give me unmotivated devotion to your lotus feet birth after birth. When, while articulating the divine name of Sri Krishna, will my body be thrilled in ecstatic rapture? My words choking with emotion, loss of color and ecstatic trembling occurring, and streams of tears flowing constantly from my eyes. When in the land of Navadvip, on the banks of the celestial Ganga, will I run about innocently calling out, O Gaura, O Nityananda? Dancing and singing, I will wander about like a madman. Please give me unmotivated devotion to your lotus feet, birth after birth. When in the land of Navadvip on the banks of Sachalganji, dancing and singing, I will wander about like a madman, giving up all consideration of proper social behavior. When will Lord Nityananda be merciful to me and release me from the illusion of worldliness? When will he give me the shade of his own lotus feet and bestow upon me the qualification necessary to enter the marketplace of the holy name. Somehow or other I shall buy or steal the mellows of the name of Lord Hari. Somehow or other I shall buy or steal the mellows of the holy name of Lord Hari. Becoming thoroughly intoxicated by those liquid mellows, I will be stunned. By touching the feet of those great souls who are expert in relishing those mellows, I will be constantly immersed in the sweet nectar of the holy name. When will there be an awakening in me of compassion for all souls? Then this Bhakti Vinod will forget his own happiness, and with a meek heart he will set out to propagate by humble solicitation the sacred order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi Tava Pravatan. If one chants the holy name with this kind of enthusiasm, then one gets the power to spread Lord Chaitanya's mission. And here's perhaps the most profound of all bhajans. It's found at the last bhajan in this Sharanagati. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur again writes about the holy name. This is the conclusion of the Sharanagati, where he speaks about how he achieves complete spiritual success through the chanting of Hare Krishna. What power does the name of Krishna possess? My heart constantly burns in the fire of worldly desires, just like a desert scorched by the rays of the sun. The holy name entering the core of my heart through the holes of my ears showers unparalleled nectar upon my soul. What did you hear in that first stanza? There's a bushel basket of microphones. Please use them. I'll read it again while you're searching them out. What power does the name of Krishna possess? One or a bushel basket? You got more than one? Should be at least 20 in there. What power does the name of Krishna possess? My heart constantly burns in the fire of worldly desires, just like a desert scorched by the rays of the sun. The holy name entering the core of my heart through the holes of my ears showers unparalleled nectar upon my soul. The holy name speaks from within my heart, moves onto the tip of my tongue, and constantly dances on it in the form of transcendental sound. We've converted to a gymnasium? Maybe mom's around somewhere? The holy name speaks from within my heart, moves onto the tip of my tongue, and constantly dances on it in the form of transcendental sound. My throat becomes choked up, my body shivers again and again, and my feet cannot remain still. Rivers of tears flow from my eyes, perspiration completely soaks my body. All my skin thrills with rapture, my hairs stand on end, and my complexion turns pale and discolored. My mind grows faint. I begin to experience devastation, and my entire body is shattered in a flood of ecstatic emotions. While causing such an ecstatic disturbance, the holy name showers liquid nectar on my heart and drowns me in the ocean of divine love of Godhead. He does not allow me to understand anything, for he has made me truly mad by having stolen away my mind and all my resources. Such is the behavior of him in whom I have taken shelter. I am not capable of describing all this. The holy name of Krishna is independent and thus acts on his own sweet will. In whatever way he becomes happy, that is also my way of happiness. The holy name is the bud of the flower of divine love and is the very abode of astonishing mellows. Such is the power he manifests that when his holy name starts to blossom a little further, it then reveals his own divine form and qualities. Thus my heart is abducted and taken directly to Krishna. Blossoming fully, the flower of the holy name takes me to Vraja and reveals to me his own love dalliance. This name gives me This name gives to me my own eternal spiritual body, keeps me right by Krishna's side, and completely destroys everything related to this mortal frame of mine. The name of Krishna is a transcendental touchstone, a mine of all transcendental mellows, all devotional mellows. It is eternally liberated and the embodiment of pure rasa. When all impediments to the pure chanting of the holy name of Krishna are taken away and destroyed, then my happiness will know its true awakening. This really gives us a clear idea of what the signs are of the success in chanting the holy name of the Lord. And this is the amazing description of how the holy name takes Bhaktivinoda Thakur by the hand and leads him back to his relationship with Krishna in the spiritual world, stays by his side. So it reminds me always of the poem by Rupa Goswami in which he says that Krishna and his name are the same. Vacham vachakam itudeti bhavato. But then he makes a distinction and he says the holy name is more merciful than Krishna himself, because the holy name reveals Krishna. Even when we've forgotten or when we've been estranged from Krishna, the holy name comes and gets us and takes us back. Just like when we go out for chanting the holy names, people who are in complete ignorance, Rupa Goswami goes on to say, when they hear the holy name, it awakens their sense of bhakti. Even if they're completely blind to the truth, they get a sense that there's something here. And they have an idea. You can see it in their faces. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was the champion of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message. He revived it when it had been lost. It's so easy to lose things in this world. We were discussing the other day about how bad habits are those that we just fall into. It doesn't take any practice. It just happens. Whereas good habits take practice. And one who wants to have a success in life has to know how to practice tat tat karma pravartana. What are the activities that are recommended by the great souls? And Bhaktivinoda Thakur outlined everything and gave us a clear path so that anyone can follow Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and become established as an eternal associate of the Lord in the spiritual world by following this method that's passed down through by the great devotees. This is a point also made in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Tvayam bhujaksha kila satvadamni samadhi nanaveshat cheta saike tvatpada potena mahakritena kurvanti govatsa padam bhavabdim. And that is that the great souls like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they're showing us the path of devotional service. And if we try to follow in their footsteps by taking up the methods they've taught, then the ocean of the material world shrinks down to the size of the water contained within a hoofprint of a calf. How large is that, Madhava? Calf? That's a big calf. Calves are like this, right? So maybe just a couple drops of rainwater in there. That's how big the material ocean becomes if one follows the instructions of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So this is the Tirobhava, the disappearance day of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And on Tirobhava, it's an interesting description given by our acharyas that when the light of our lives, the great teachers, the acharyas who come here and show the way to follow Krishna, and they enliven us. There's a way in which when we see them, when we hear from them, even years later from their literatures and so forth, we find within our heart that resonance with Krishna's instructions and a desire to perform devotional service. They awaken that in us. And when these great souls are walking amongst the people and showing the way by their ordinary, so-called ordinary lives, which are actually extraordinary because although they perform apparently ordinary activities, they go on with their bhakti in exemplary ways to show us by example. And when they leave, then it's a test for those who have followed how much they have learned. And taking advantage of the Vani. He reasons ill who says that Vaishnavas die, for Vaishnavas die to live, and living try to spread the holy name around. This is a line from one of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's poems, where he says that Vaishnavas never die. They die to live, because when a Vaishnava dies, they go into the Nitya Lila, or they go on to help Lord Chaitanya continue to spread the Sankirtan movement, which is also Nitya Lila. And while they're alive, their main business is to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur passed away from the world in 19... sorry. I'm going to be off by a century. June what? Can't hear you. 1914, yeah. 1914. So it's mentioned in this book about Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. In 1910, Bhaktivinoda Thakur went into a pastime of being stunned. He stopped moving. And no one could get him to start moving again. He was like paralyzed. They took him to Calcutta. And many of his detractors then began criticizing him, saying, see, he's an ordinary person. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his son and follower, beseeched him, please stay a little longer so that we can show mercy even to those people who are your detractors. So then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, which was several months later of being paralyzed, came out of his paralyzed state and began moving around the world again for another several years. He stayed in this world until 1914. So he left in 1914, and in 1915, Gaur-Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj left the world. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was fully dependent on these two great spiritual giants. I want to read to you a little bit of the occurrences, since this is Tirobhav disappearance, with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur after the disappearance of Bhaktivinoda. Yeah, here it is. Some 2 or 3 months before his departure during apparent sickness, this is pertaining to Srila Gaur-Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, but keep in mind that he left just a year after Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So I want us to feel in the mood of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur that his spiritual father and his guru both had departed. And what state was he in? Some 2 or 3 months before his departure, during apparent sickness, Srila Gaur-Kishore Das Babaji had called Sri Siddhanta Saraswati from Mayapur and instructed it that his samadhi should be established either in Mayapur or Godruma, but if neither of these alternatives were possible, then his body should be dragged by municipal sweepers through the streets of Kulia and finally thrown into the Ganga. But due to the pressure from others, Sri Siddhanta Saraswati was now unable to take the transcendental form of his Guru Maharaj to Mayapur, nor could he accede to those persons reiterating Babaji Maharaj's words that his form be towed in the streets. In response to their demand, Sri Siddhanta Saraswati stated, "My Sri Gurudev, whom Krishna Chandra himself feels privileged to carry on his head and shoulders, spoke such humble words to destroy the arrogance of non-devotees. Even though we are fools, inexperienced and offenders, we shall not be averse to comprehending his actual intent." How greatly was Sri Gaurasundar embellished by dancing while holding on his lap the spiritually blissful form of Thakur Haridas after his passing. Following in Sriman Mahaprabhu's footsteps, we shall carry the transcendental form of Babaji Maharaj on our heads. The next day, with his own hands, Sri Siddhanta Saraswati dug out and shaped the samadhi on an alluvial bank of the Ganga in Kulia, in the vicinity where Babaji Maharaj had performed much bhajan. The site was owned by the brothers Ananta and Vanamali Podar, prosperous businessmen who had been assisting Srila Saraswati Thakur for some years and were accepted within his circle. Claiming to have donated that property and given up all rights to it, they personally labored and spent money both for establishing a plinth thereat and later for daily services conducted there under Srila Siddhanta Saraswati's direction, and for a large annual festival celebrating Babaji Maharaj's Tirobhav. Yet after a few years, Ananta and Vanamali's outlook changed, and they attempted to claim that site in the Transcendental Dham as family property. Ignoring the repeated protest of Sri Siddhanta Saraswati and his followers and sympathizers, the brothers eventually forbade them access to the samadhi. As a result of these heinous offenses, Ananta and Vanamali soon lost their considerable health and underwent acute domestic problems, later losing both the samadhi and the land on which it was situated and being sent to jail for 6 months. Upon Babaji Maharaj's disappearance, Srila Siddhanta Saraswati inwardly bemoaned, "Now who will chastise me to make me understand the truth as it is?" Having seen many disturbances arise in the Vaishnav community following the Tirobhav of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur just 16 months before, feeling disappointment and hopelessness, and keenly suffering the absence of his two muses, Sri Siddhanta Saraswati resolved to keep to himself and desist from speaking Harikatha to others. So, after the great acharyas leave the world, there's a way in which there's chaos. Chaos ensues because they leave a vacuum. Their spiritual presence is so powerful that it's inevitable when they leave that there's a readjustment period through which the devotees have to endure and somehow go on with the practice of devotional service and carry on the mission. Although he had commented on 8 of the 11 verses of Anuvritti, a further elaboration of Srila Bhaktivinoda's Piyusha Varshini Vritti gloss of Srila Rupa Goswami's Upadeshamrita, which was composing on Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's specific order, he ceased working on it. He lamented, "To whom will I show my articles and books? Who will take pleasure in my writings and encourage me to continue? Who will take pleasure in hearing about the preaching work and the increasing splendor of the Dham and our service to it?" I mean, what's the use if I can't show it to my mentors? Practically foregoing food and sleep, he remained engaged in intense bhajan while wrestling with a dilemma. His heart reverberated with Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's order that he not renounce service to Mahaprabhu, and seeing the mass of people spoiling their valuable life, their valuable human life, simply taking birth and then dying without information of or interest in the incomparable boons offered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Siddhanta Saraswati was unceasingly contemplating the need to preach. Yet having experienced the kind of malicious opposition he would have to face for speaking the truth, he was reluctant to return to public life. Then one day a gust of wind blew before him an extract from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, wherein Lord Chaitanya instructed Sanatana Goswami to compose transcendental literature, renovate forgotten holy places, institute service to Lord Krishna, and propagate bhakti ras. That's what you call a sign. Taking this as a divine indication, but feeling depressed and incapable, Sri Siddhanta Saraswati pondered, "I have no public support, nor wealth, learning, or the intelligence required to waken interest in the populace. How can I convey to the inhospitable world the pure teachings of Sri Chaitanya and establish the manobhishta of my gurus?" Shortly afterward, One night at the Yoga Pit, in a dreamlike revelation, he saw approaching him from the east the Panchatattva, the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Gaura Das Babaji Maharaj, and numerous other great devotees of Lord Chaitanya. So when I read this, I was thinking that's what our altar is, practically. So when you look at the altar, that's what Srila Bhaktisiddhanta saw coming to him in his hour of prayer. How can I do this? And Srila Prabhupada said, if you're given an order and you don't know how to do it, then you should pray, how can I do? How can I do? How can I do? So we find that he had no resources. He felt himself quite incompetent to carry on the teachings of these great acharyas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Gaura Das Babaji Maharaj. He was all alone. And he was praying like this. And then he got these signs. These can enter within one's heart and give one impetus to move forward. So he writes, so they said to him, as he's having this vision, Saraswati, why are you worrying? Begin the task of establishing Shuddha Bhakti. Distribute Gauravani universally. Expand service to Gauranam, Gauradham, and Gaurkam. To what? That's right. With unbreached enthusiasm, broadcast Bhakti Siddhanta. We are eternally with you, ready to help. The support of unlimited people, immeasurable opulence, and boundless scholarship awaits the blessing to serve your mission. That's quite indicative also. When you think about how Prabhupada, in a similar situation, with no resources, came to America, I always consider how is it that Pradumna, who ended up as his Sanskrit editor, came forward. Seemingly an ordinary American person, just took up the study of Sanskrit on his own. One day came to Prabhupada and showed him his translations of the Sri Brahma Samhita, and Prabhupada said, keep doing that. Other people came who were fledgling artists, and they flourished, and they began to do artwork. Other kind management type people came forward, like His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He worked for a big corporation before. He just dropped it and joined Prabhupada. And they all came forward, and great wealth. Prabhupada noted that he came to America with no money, but within several years, he was a millionaire in all the different currencies of the world, in land and property, and so many people spreading the movement. So this great wealth, they're telling him, awaits anyone who will have courage and spread the Krishna consciousness movement. All will manifest when required. Come forward with full strength to distribute the message of Mahaprabhu's Prema Dharma throughout the globe. No worldly hindrance or menace will be able to obstruct this undertaking of yours. We are forever with you. Next morning, the few young disciples who had gathered round him saw for the first time in many years his face refulgent in happiness. He related to them the vision he had seen. Before long, he resumed working on Anuvritti, and thenceforth his avidity for preaching was fully rekindled and unretractable. So it's not that when the guru physically leaves, one's relationship is severed. Rather, that relationship for the sincere disciple goes on, and one can receive instruction either through other God siblings or directly from the guru. And also constantly from the teachings, the Vani, the guru has left behind. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur's transcendental teachings reverberate throughout our movement and throughout the world. His mood of equanimity towards all different spiritual practitioners around the world, but with a special emphasis on following Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very strictly. He eschewed the various sects that had broken away from the true teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and reestablished what the pure teachings were, and brought it back to the world stage in such a dramatic way that he's considered to be the seventh Goswami. He was deemed the seventh Goswami by a famous writer of the time who knew this history of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, had studied the six Goswamis, and also the life and teachings of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So we are the recipients of his mercy. I was at a kirtan in Mayapur in 1975. Prabhupada was walking in the fields, his morning walk. He did it every day. And during those times, you could see for miles in Mayapur, because there was only the Chandrodaya Mandir, and everything else was flat. It was rice fields. So when Prabhupada would go walking in the fields with his various other with his leaders, you could see their silhouette walking as the sun was coming up. And we happened to be there, a group of Sankirtan devotees, and we were having a kirtan to greet him coming back in before he would greet the deities. Prabhupada stopped and appreciated the international mix of devotees there. And somebody commented, I know they commented because you can hear the recording now. It was being recorded at the time, and someone said, Prabhupada, you've brought all these people here, just as Bhaktivinoda Thakur had predicted. Bhaktivinoda Thakur had established the Yoga Pit, the place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance in Mayapur, and re-established his teachings, as I've mentioned several times. And then he also predicted that people from various cultures would come together to dance and chant Jai Sachinandan in the Holy Dham. So one of Prabhupada's disciples who was on the walk said, Prabhupada, you've fulfilled Bhaktivinoda Thakur's prediction. And you've brought all these Westerners and Easterners, Europeans. And Prabhupada then commented, he said, yes, and now Bhaktivinoda's mercy will deliver them. And again throughout Prabhupada's books, there are compilations of things Srila Prabhupada said about Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And they all have to do with his overseeing all the preachers in the Krishna consciousness movement. He's the powerhouse that's sending down Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's unadulterated message. He conceived of a marketplace that would spread throughout the whole world so that people would be able to take advantage of this. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada actually fleshed this out and made it happen around the world. I can remember being in Berkeley in 1973 at a street festival, and or at the San Francisco Rath Yatra. Back in those days, there were thousands and thousands of people who would come. You can see the pictures. And they were all just dancing in ecstasy. At that Rath Yatra in 1974, the streets were packed with people. Prabhupada got up and danced, and everybody danced with him. So he was carrying that same message of Bhaktivinoda Thakur down to all of us. We're whiling away the time now because we're going to have an offering. It's a rarefied crowd tonight because many devotees have been going since last weekend, and we've had festivities every night here or somewhere in the valley because of the very special appearance of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. I see that Malini, as soon as I said that, popped in through the door. She has her computer halfway open, which means she has some calculations. Are you ready? I have 3 minutes, though. So we're going to sing one bhajan. We'd like to sing a bhajan from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Any requests? What? Jaya Nilo Premadana Karuna Prachu Jaya Nilo Premadana Karuna Prachu Heno Prabhu Kota Gela Charya Thakur. Kahamora Swarup Rupa Kaha Sanata Kadas Raghunatha Patita Pavan. Kahamora Bhatta Juga Kaha Kavira Ekakale Kota Gela Gora Natarash. Pashane Kutibo Mata Anale Pashibo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gile Pabo Shishab Shangira Shange Jekoilo Bila Sheshangana Paya Kande Narotamodas Sheshangana Paya Kande Narotamodas Jaya Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Jaya Bhakti Vinod. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. We pray to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur to please bless this entire community, as well as the entire community of Vaishnavas around the world. Please empower us and give us strength to follow all the tenets of devotional service. Please also empower us to spread the Krishna consciousness movement to all the people in the Western world. Please also empower us to attract the Western population to come into the Krishna consciousness movement. So just as in Mayapur, those first couple of years, devotees from all over the world were dancing together in kirtan. Please, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, make that happen again here at ISKCON Silicon Valley, and then spread all over North America. Thank you for considering our request. Everybody who agrees with the sentiment of this prayer, please say Hare Krishna really loud. And now we have the offering. We'll stand up, move these asanas, and we'll make an arc around Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Prabhupada, and Malini Devi Dasi, our co-Sankirtan leader, will read the results of our Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur marathon. Also, if somebody could put like a candle or a lamp in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Shringasan, it would make it much nicer. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Now we are going to perform a miracle. Are you ready? When I count to 3, we're going to have complete silence. 1, 2, 3. Well, when you try for miracles, it doesn't always work. Malini Devi Dasi, our co-Sankirtan leader, will now offer the results. However, going forward, we do want quiet in here. This is a somber ceremony, except for the parts where we cheer. So, no monkey business. Please go ahead.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my most humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and all glories to you, dear Srila Prabhupada. We are gathered here on the most auspicious occasion, the disappearance day of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, to offer the results of our monthly Sankirtan festival, MSF of the Marketplace of the Holy Name. In the song of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Boro Sukher Kabor Gai, which was frequently sung during the programs conducted by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he mentions, Jada Bhakta Brindabasi, Jada Bhakta Brindabasi. Adhikari dekhe naam beche daro kashi. Adhikari dekhe naam beche daro kashi. Khoda nitai, khoda nitai. Jadi naam kinbe bhai, jadi naam kinbe bhai. Amar sange chalo mahajaner kache jai. Khoda nitai, khoda nitai. Lord Nityananda, the proprietor of the marketplace, seeing all the devotees become attracted, is selling them the holy name after bargaining with them. Oh brother, if you want to buy the holy name, then go with me. We must go to the presence of that great soul, Lord Nityananda. Following in the footsteps of our dear Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Team ISV set out to call everyone to take the holy names from the marketplace opened by Lord Nityananda. The goals of this MSF were to distribute at least 5,000 Bhagavad Gitas, to score at least 1,600 book points in street Sankirtan, to raise at least $6,400 in Lakshmi on the street Sankirtan as well. The highlights of this MSF are: Kid Sankirtan team did huge again in distributing Srimad Bhagavatam sets, Chaitanya Charitamrita sets and Bhagavad Gitas door to door and at Indian stores. They distributed at San Ramon, Dublin, Fremont, Sunnyvale and Evergreen stores. In all, they distributed 6 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, 1 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets, over 696 books and collected $4,803.38 in Lakshmi. Western Sankirtan team worked very hard for over many weekdays and weekends and did a huge contribution for this MSF. They went to many places like the Jazz Festival, Muir Woods, North Beach Festival, Fisherman's Wharf, downtown Santa Cruz, and De Anza College. Naveen Nidhar Prabhu and their team covered many festivals also and collected a huge donation. Team ISV also conducted seminars at different parts of Europe, Mumbai, Mangalore, and at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Many devotees generously donated at the Wednesday feast led by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and at the Sunday feast led by His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu. We are grateful for your generous donations. As we make this offering of the MSF results, we are pleased to report that all the goals have been successfully met, surpassed, and smashed. In all, more than 120 devotees participated in book distribution. Team ISV distributed 21,036 books, which includes 11 Srimad Bhagavatam sets and 2 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. Team ISV distributed 14,598 Bhagavad Gitas, surpassing the goal of 5,000 Bhagavad Gitas, which includes Motel Gita placements. ISV scored 2,542.5 book points on Street Sankirtan, surpassing the goal of 1,600 book points. Team ISV raised $8,880.45 in Lakshmi on Street Sankirtan, surpassing the goal of $6,400. In all, Team ISV raised $81,819.83 in Lakshmi, surpassing all the previous year's total so far of $68,443.36 last year. We missed to include the sponsored CC sets that were collected on the day of Gaur Purnima, hence including $10,296. So the total Lakshmi is $92,115.83. Our hope is that you are pleased with these results, Srila Prabhupada. We thank all our Sankirtan devotees for their continued dedication and enthusiasm to carry out the mission of Srila Prabhupada. We also thank our donors for their generous donations to help spread this mission of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. We express our immense gratitude to our beloved leaders, His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji, and all Srila Prabhupada's disciples who passed on the mercy of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. We finished the first half of this year's Sankirtan, and we pray at the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur to continue to shower his blessings on Team ISV for the rest of the year. Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ji ki, Shriman Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Shri Lakshmi Narsingha Deva ki, His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu ki, Gaura Premanand.
We'd like to make a special appreciation for Grace Malini Devi Dasi and for Sri Krishna Purushottam for leading us over so many years on this upward spiral of book distribution that is changing the whole world. Please. Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. May Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, and all the great acharyas continue to empower you to do such wonderful service for the Sankirtan movement. Hare Krishna. Everyone who agrees with this, please say Hare Krishna. And now, after this successful offering, we're going to do a Pushpanjali. Festivals, as when one said, are not just for offering fruits and flowers. We've offered something from our hearts, the hard labor of Sankirtan. but it's also for offering fruits and flowers. So now we're going to do Pushpanjali ceremony for Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So everyone needs to take a few flowers and have at least 3 petals, because we're going to offer 3 times after I finish chanting the Mangalacharana. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadahmayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuttaparakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Sadvadhuta Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinamine Shri Barshabana Videvi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jwala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Apasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhaktivinodaya Sakchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virvava Bhomestva Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannatayate Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gaura Tvishe Namaha. Panchatattvamakam Krishnam. Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam. Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam. Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho. Dinabandho Jagatpate. Gopesha Gopika Kanta. Radha Kanta Namostute. Jayatam Surato Pangar. Mama Manda Matirgati. Matsarvaswa Padam Bojao. Radha Manana Mohana. Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada. Srimad Ratnangara Singhasanastav. Srimad Radha Shila Govinda Deva. Preshtalibi Sevyamano Smarami. Srimad Rasarasarampi. Vamshi Vatatatastita. Karshan Venu Swaner Gopir. Gopinata Shriyestunaha. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Vrishabhanu Sute Devi. Pranamami Hari Priye. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya. Sakchidananda Namine. Gaura Shakti Swarupaya. Rupanugavarayate. Eish Pushpanjali. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki. Namo Bhaktivinodaya. Sakchidananda Namine. Gaura Shakti Swarupaya. Rupanugavarayate. Esha Pushpanjali. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki. Namo Bhaktivinodaya. Sakchidananda Namine. Gaura Shakti Swarupaya. Rupanugavarayate. Eish Pushpanjali. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki. Manchakopa. Patitana Bhavani Vyogashri Namo Namaha. Samsara Dava Nadalita Loka Tranaya Karunya Kana Kanatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya Vande Guroshi Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Varitramajan Manashora Shena. Romansha Kampa Shutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. 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 Shri Vigrahara Dana Nityanana Shringara Tanban Diramarjanada. Yuktasya Bhaktam Shani Unjatopi. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. 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 Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasado. Swadana Triptan Hori Bhakta Sangan. Kritvaiva Tritim Bhajata Sadaiva. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. 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 Shri Radhika Madhavayodapada Madhurya Lila Gunarupa Namna Pratikshana Swadana Lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda 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 Nikunjayuno Ratikele Siddhai Yaya Lipi Yuktira Pekshaniya Tatrati Daksha Rati Balabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda 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 Sakshadaritvamastamasta shastra Ruktastatha bhavyataiva sadvi Kintu praborya priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda 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 Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado Yasya prasada nagati kutopi Jayam stuvam stasyaya sastri sandhyam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Jaya Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Jaya Bhakti Vinod. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Ba. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Aruti Koshobha. Kiba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Aruti Koshobha. Want to sing?
Oh, you say.
Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Loba. Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Loba. Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Gaurangera Rotik Shobha. Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Gaurangera Rotik Shobha. Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Jaga Jana Mana Lobha.
Haribo, 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 Tai Gaur Haribo. Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Tai Gaur Haribo. Dake Naini Tai Chan Bame Gadadhara. Nikate Advaita Srini Vaschatradara. Bosi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Singhasane. Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane. Narari Adi Kori Chamaradhulaya. Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadi Gaya. Shankar Bhaje Gantha Bhaje Bhaje Karatala. Shankar Bhaje Gantha Bhaje Bhaje Karatala. Madhura Mridanga Bhaje Paramarasala. Madhura Mridanga Bhaje Paramarasala. Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Bhaje. Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Bhaje. Shankar Bhaje, Gantha Bhaje, Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Bhaje. Shankar Bhaje, Gantha Bhaje, Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Bhaje. Madhur, Madhur, Madhur Bhaje. Oh, Madhur, Madhur, Madhur bhaje. Haribo, 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 Tai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Go Haribo, 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 Tai Gaura Haribo. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala. Gala Deshe Vanamala Kori Jhalamala Shiva Shuka Narada Prema Gada Gada Shiva Shuka He Narado Preme Gada Gada. Bhakti Vinoda Deke Gaurara Sampada Thakur Bhakti Vinoda Deke Gaurara Sampada Thakur Bhakti Vinoda Deke. Hey, Bhakti Vinoda Deke Gaurara Sampada Jaya Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Jaya Bhakti Vinod. Jaya Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Vinod, Jaya Bhakti Vinod. Jaya 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 Bhakti Vinod, Jaya Bhakti Vinod. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Tai Gaur Haribo. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotras Shishimada Bhai Charanara Vidya Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotras Shishimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnavindra Ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki. Prem Zagho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gokubinath Shyamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki. Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki. Sambeda Bhaktivinoda Ki. All glorious to some of the devotees. All glories to some of the devotees. All glories to some of the devotees. Go Premanande.
You want to sing in a string of prayers? Okay. Sing. Oh my God.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladaladaine Pralad Hiranyakashipurvakshaha 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 Shilatankhana khalaye Shilatankhana khalaye Nito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimha Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimha Bahe Narsimha Ridhaye Narsimha बहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो बहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहमधिं शरणं प्रपद्ये नरसिंहमधिं शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलवरे नाखा अद्भुत श्रृंगा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमलवरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभु निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल सर्वविघ्न विनाशक नरसिंह देव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय।
An eventful week. This is a day we look forward to. We always have to look forward to something and to rise to a higher occasion, or have an occasion for which to rise higher. Prabhupada said that we should always have a fresh challenge to rise up and reach it. In fact, our acharyas give us such a high standard that we're always trying to work in such a way to please them. Acharyopasanam. It's one of the processes by which one advances in spiritual life, advances in any discipline, but especially in spiritual life. I've been reading lately in the Bhagavatam about how important the principle of worshiping the acharya is. even as Bali Maharaj rejected Shukracharya, was the right thing to do. Obviously, he became a Mahajan. But at the same time, there's some question about him rejecting his guru. And as we follow in the footsteps of the great acharyas by, to the best of our ability, hearing their instructions through the parampara, and then using our lives as a demonstration of sacrifice. Actually, we sacrifice one way or another in this world. One way is that there's an onslaught of material miseries, 3 of them, 3 categories to choose from. Only we don't get to choose. These come automatically and naturally, but Lord Rishabhadeva said, Tapo divyam putraka yena sattvam. As human beings, you can choose your sacrifice. You can say, no, I'm going to perform divine sacrifices. You can give it away before it's taken away. You can decide to take suffering on yourself for the sake of a higher cause, rather than having suffering visit you, just because that's what it does for everybody. And by doing that, he says, Putraka yena sattvam shudyad. We get purified. And not only that, we enter into the realm of eternal happiness. So these opportunities, like the disappearance day of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, are something that have inspired our entire community since its inception. We look towards these acharyas, we pray to them, and we feel their mercy. Every time we've set higher goals, which requires some sacrifice on our part. You have to do one thing rather than another. We're choosing the higher road every time by the mercy of these acharyas, because we're trying to please them. And every single time, they've given us the mercy to surpass our goals. Since the very beginning of this organization, we've not missed a single Sankirtan goal since the ISV started in 1999. You can say Haribol. But we never rest, because there's always the next higher one. And that's what scares us. That's why we're running scared. And that's a good way to be. Continually running for the next goal. Dai tava pache pache. We heard in the song today by Ohe Vaishnava Thakur that the disciple is running behind the Guru, behind the Vaishnava, saying, oh, please give me your mercy. You have Krishna, please give him. But he's running behind. Hanumat Preshek Swami explained why this is. He said, because his guru is running after his guru. So everyone has to run. So anyway, we've been running this week. We've been running the previous month. We've been running the previous years. We've been running the previous decades. And I don't know if you're noticing, but they're flying by now. They're going by so quickly. I look up, it's 3 years later. I say, how did that happen? So this is a good way to live. And I was thinking tonight how nice it is to be together for these occasions, one after another, deep impressions on our heart, a deep mercy coming from the acharyas. We know it, we feel it, we see it for ourselves, we improve, our chanting gets deeper, our desire to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam becomes more profound. So year after year, we are drinking in the mercy from these great acharyas, only so that we can increase our service to them. So congratulations to all of you who have decided to live under the shelter of the great acharyas like Bhaktivinoda Thakur coming down to us through his divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. It's been a grand week also, seeing His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. You see what it looks like when the lifetime of dedication to your Guru. You see a spiritual body. It's no longer material. He looks like Prashadam. He's sweet. He's sweet. You want to just be with him. You want to be around him. This is what happens when someone dedicates their whole life, his or her whole life, to the order of the spiritual master. It's a simple thing, but it's just so deep and profound. So we saw a Vaishnav, which is the perfection of the eyes. We got to hear the Vaishnav this week, and there's more to come. So let's pray to Bhaktivinoda Thakur on this night that we can continue to dive deeper and deeper into the Sankirtan ocean. And very specifically, we want ISV to be #1 in the world for book distribution. No more #3, we're not satisfied. Really, I'm serious. I'm not just saying that. I said it to Bali Mardan last night. He said, yes, it's important because it'll show the world that for any organization of devotees, doesn't matter householders or brahmacharis or whatever it is, if you come together for the right cause and you organize and follow these principles that we're talking about all the time, then you can rise to newer and newer heights. We don't want it to have the experience of being number one, but we want to do it to inspire the world. So it's our duty now. So we did 500,000 last year. We're on the race to 1 million, which should be the new standard for temples around the world, in my humble opinion. I'm just saying. Thanks Satyadev Prabhu Mahaguna for coming. Kanka, she's still here? She's always here. Hare Krishna. All the great Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who are here tonight, thank you very much. We're going to have prasadam tonight, I hear. And we never know if it's actually going to happen until we ask Avantika to come up here and tell us what's happening on the other side of this building.
Hare Krishna. Today's prasadam was cooked by Aparupa Mataji, Kuladvip Prabhu, Hansa Priya Mataji, and Urmi Mataji.
Wait a minute. Wait. What was their mood in cooking today?
They were all very hardworking and dedicated.
Sharirat Vijajao Jodendriya Tahika Jibe Bele Vishaya Shagare Dharma Jibayati Loba Moisu Durmati. Krishna Bodha Doya Moy Gori Bade Chihwaja Shaprasha Nadi Loba Shayanamrita Pa Radha Krishna Gunaga Preme Rako Shri Chaitanya Nita Preme Rako Shri Chaitanya Nita. Before we go any further, we have a video presentation created by none other than our very own Pri Kishori Devi Dasi. Wrong one. Ma prasade govinde nam brahmani vaishnave sapa punya vatam rajan vishaso navijay prasade sarvadukkana mahanirasyo pajayate prasana chetaso yashu buddhi paryavatishtate bhagavat shri mahaprasada ki go premanande. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo, Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. I'm glad to see there's not just me that can't find stuff. This is what my life looks like all day long, looking for something. Okay, very good. See, the thing is, Pri Kishori was working all day today. She created 5 different versions. So the opportunity for those links to get mixed up is unlimited. Tavaka tamrita
tapta jivanam kavirbiritam barhapiram natavaravapu karnayo karnikaram vibradvasa kanadakapisham vaijayantim chamalam randram venu ratarasudaya punayan gopa vrinda vrindaranyam swapadaramanam pravishat gita kirti. Now we've got it. Signal from the booth says we've got it now. Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam Hamashapaham Shavara Mangalam Srimaratatam Bhuvi Grinantiye Buridajana. Krishna Kirtana Gana Tanakala Pato Jani Brajita Sadbhakta Valiham Sachakra Madhupa Shreni Viharaspadam Karnanandika Ladvanir Vahatume Jiva Maru Prangane Shri Chaitanya Dayani Deta Valasa Lila Sudha Swaduni. Here it is. Hare Krishna. This year there's an incredible opportunity to make spiritual advancement. That's Bhadra Purnima. It's coming on September 24th, 2018. It's the day that the Srimad Bhagavatam says is a great opportunity.
If on the full moon day of the month of Bhadra, one places Srimad Bhagavatam on a golden throne and gives it as a gift, he will attain the supreme transcendental destination.
Bhadra Purnima is part of an even bigger project called Go Matsya. Matsya, of course, is the Lord's incarnation who saved the Vedas by keeping them up on a boat. We also, through Go Matsya, intend to help save the Vedas through mass distribution and education. People all over the world will take advantage of this great benediction given in Shastra to give away a full set of Srimad Bhagavatams to a friend, to a relative, or to somebody who they've never met.
So the Srimad Bhagavatam, as you know, is a ripened fruit of Vedic knowledge, and it was compiled by Vyasadeva in the prime of his maturity. So this is a very good advice how we can make spiritual advancement.
Srila Prabhupada brought with him to America Srimad Bhagavatam sets. His main goal was to make sure that this vibration got out to the whole world. Now's a chance to make that happen. Imagine what a benediction to be connected to Srila Prabhupada's core mission to distribute Srimad Bhagavatam. It's a rare opportunity. You can donate on someone else's behalf. You can buy the books yourself and give them away, or you can give the money to your local Bhadra campaign project, and they'll distribute the books for you on that special day. Please join us for this incredible initiative to spread Srila Prabhupada's translations and purports of Srimad Bhagavatam all over the world and give benediction to everybody and re-spiritualize society.
Let's take advantage of this very nice proposal. This is a wonderful opportunity to make spiritual advancement and prepare to go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna.
That was the best one yet, Prikishori, except for my apologies for me being in it. But it was really good. It's a very well put together. So we're launching this week to get the word out all over the world. The devotees in India are working together, devotees in Europe, in London. So all over the world, our goal is to distribute thousands of Srimad Bhagavatam sets. And everyone's getting started just today. It's a special launch by the mercy of Bhakti Thakur. So Bhadra Purnima ki. Keep in mind that we want to distribute at least 10,000 sets of Bhagavatams worldwide for this day. So just from this room, everyone knows at least 30 or 40 people, so you can line them up. And we got how many people in this room right now? Just a quick guess. 81. So 81 times 30 is 81 times 30. What is it? 2,400. That's 2,430 just from this room. So we're a quarter of the way there already. So go for it. Hare Krishna. So now we're going to have prasadam cooked by the devotees, offered to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and their lordships. But we have one more mantra to chant.
And we also need a lot of cleaners today to help in cleaning. So please stay back. It's a very good occasion to serve Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Thank you very much.
Krishna Kirtana Gana Nartana Kala Ojani Brajita Chadbhakta Valihamsa Chakra Madhupa Shreni Viharaspadam Karnanandi Kalatva Nirvahatu Me Jiva Maru Prangane Shri Chaitanya Dayani Deta Valasa Lila Sudaswardini. One more time. Shri Chaitanya Dayani Deta Valasa Lila Sudaswarduni. Go Premanande. Please come take prasadam. Haribol. Prasadam served in the picnic area. Please help yourself. Hare Krishna. Hari. Daya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nachariyar Marman. Daya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nachariyar Marman. Nachariyar Marman. Nachariyar Marman. Nachariyar Marman. Nachariyar Marman. Hey!
Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Doya Tonai Hai. Doya Tonai Hai. He mon doya tonai hai mar ke ye prema de. He mon doya tonai hai mar ke ye prema de. Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Hey! Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Oya Dwaparade Dure Chabe Pabe Premadan Ore. Ore Aparadha Dure Jabe Pabe Premadan. Vicharito nai hai. Vicharito nai hai. Oh name aparad vicharito nai hai. Oh name aparad vicharito nai hai. Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Hey! Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Takon Krishna me Ruche habe Guche be bandha.
Takon Krishna na.
Takon Krishna name ruche habe guche be bandan. Anuragto habe hey. Anuragto habe hey. Krishna name anuragto habe hey. Krishna name anuragto hobe hai. Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman. Nacharya Marman, Nacharya Marman, hey! Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman. Tako nanayase sapal habe jivera jivan. Takon anayase sapal habe jivera jivan. Jivan to miche hai. Jivanto Miche Krishna Rati Bina Jivanto Miche Krishna Rati Bina Jivanto Miche Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman Nacharya Marman Nacharya Marman Nacharya Marman Nacharya Marman Hey! Doya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman Keshe Brindabane Radha Shamer Pabe Darshan Keshe Brindabane Radha Shamer Pabe Darshan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda appeared on the horizon of Gauda like the sun and the moon to dissipate the darkness of ignorance and thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon all. And even though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got the whole world chanting and dancing, a few years later, the sound vibration was lost. But when Bhaktivinoda Thakur appeared, the great Acharya brought back the Hare Krishna movement and passed it down to his beloved son, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who gave it to Srila Prabhupada, who then spread it all over the world. So we're the great recipients of the mercy of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who lives in the heart of everyone who spreads the Sankirtan movement. And when one's protected by the great Acharyas, one can never fail in spiritual life. So all the devotees all over the world tonight are remembering the Thakur and his great songs, especially this one, and they're singing Gaur Kripa Hole Hai, Gaur Kripa Hole Hai, Gaur Kripa Hole Hai, Gaura Kripa Hole Hai, Gaur Kripa Hole Hai, Gaur Kripa Hole Hai, Doyal Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman,
Doyal Nitai
Doyal Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nacharya Marman, Nacharya Marman, Nacharya Marman, Nacharya Marman, Nacharya Marman, hey! Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Royal Nitai Chaitanya Bole, Nach Re Amar Man, Royal Nitai Chaitanya Bole, Nach Re Amar Man, Nach Re Amar Man, Nach Re Amar Man, Nachariyar Marman, Nachariyar Marman. Hey! Nachariyar Marman, Nachre Amar Man. Go pray Manande! Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Is there any prasadam left? Now really please come take prasadam. Haribo.